Alright guys, so we're back, another episode. Today we're gonna actually do a repair. I don't normally do repairs for customers anymore as much or at all, but one of my old customers hit me up and I had some free time, so I was like, okay, well, let me just do this repair and see if we can make it for the channel. So right now I'm gonna show you the guitar that he brought me and then what we're gonna be doing to it. So let's check it out. Alright guys, we have a nice EVH case, and I'm gonna show you guys this really cool guitar. See? How cool is this? It's a Wolfgang EVH. Honestly, every time I saw these guitars, I always assumed that it was always with a Floyd. And it's not the case, apparently. He said that the previous owner had modified the frets on this. So we have that there. And then he wanted to change the pickups. But we're going to be changing one pickup. These guitars come with direct mount pickups. So that's going to be fun to work on. And let's see if we can just take a look at it. Looks super nice. Looks very comfortable too. A chunky neck. I was telling him, I was like, man, this neck is like really nice. It reminds me of some of the guitars that I've been building. They have like that chunky C-shaped neck. But yeah, so we're gonna be replacing the humbucker on this. Oh, and then also another thing, this thing has a locking nut, even though it doesn't have a Floyd. I thought that was interesting too. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna be working on, and we just go from there. So the tricky thing about these pickups, or the mounting of the pickups, is that if you can see, it has a round cavity. These are all direct mount. So since it has a round cavity there, Seymour Duncan comes with a square, so I have to shape it to fit that. And also it has 2 screws versus the 1. So I'm gonna see if I can just use the existing hole, see if that works, and if it doesn't, and then I'll drill the holes on the sides. I believe those are done to tilt the humbucker either that way or this way, like that, to give a better range on the strings. So we'll see what we can do, and then after that we're gonna do a setup for this. Very excited about this guitar. It's one of these guitars that you don't see coming through as much, at least I don't, obviously because I don't do many repairs, but this was a really, really nice guitar to work on. I'm excited. Alright, so now that it's tuned, seems like bridge is out. Like it. Like it a lot. So now I'm curious to see what the other pickup sounds on this guitar. So let's get to it. Let's see what we have in the cavity. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. I think the pickups go to the switch instead of the cavity. Yep. All right. Gotta do something else. You are no. As you guys can see, both pickups were wired directly into the switch. And in order for me to take the bridge pickup out, I had to remove the neck pickup as well because the cable was going through the neck pickup cavity and I was not able to just pull the cable. This is a pickup we removed, and as you guys can see, has a round mounting, and if you flip it over, there's a lot of exposed wires. The cavity is super tight, so I didn't think that was going to be an issue. And this is comparing it to the Seymour Duncan Alnico 2 Pro humbucker that we're going to put on the bridge. You guys can see it has a square mount with only one hole, and the other one has a round mount with two holes. The pickups are the same size, so other than making the square mount round, there's no other modifications to the body of the guitar. The modification of the pickup wasn't too complicated to do. I just used a Sharpie to trace the shape, and then I used my Dremel with a grinding tool. And this is how it came out. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is make this hole bigger so I can put the screws together, through it, and mount the pickup. Right now, this thing's a little too thin, or the hole's not big enough for the screw to go in. So, trying to make it a little bit bigger. Tiny bit. Doesn't need to be crazy. Measure how deep are we going to be drilling. As you guys can see, this thing's very snug in there, so okay. So now let's see how we did. Okay. All right, looks solid in there. Okay, Now we need to wire it. We're gonna have, according to the wiring diagram, which is usually standard on Seymour Duncans, we're gonna do red and white together, black's gonna be live, and then green and bare are ground. So the ground will go over here where it was on the other, because hopefully I can catch that, to the left side of the switch. Live is gonna go to this part of the switch, and then these two are gonna be folded backwards, just like the other one was. All right, let's get to it. Come on. Gotta heat up again. There you go. Now we're in business. Okay, that's done there. First one's good to go. Now we have to tin this one. These are very thin wires, so you kind of have to be very smooth with the tinning so it doesn't get damaged. That's the next one. Move this back, and now we're gonna do this. Perfect. Okay. Have that. Okay, perfect. Now we have to clean this up. So this one has the ground wire. Hope you guys can see this. So this one has the ground wire. You want to protect everything until the connection part. So let's see if I can find something that will fit there. It'll shrink close enough. So let's see. So I'm gonna cut it right here. Okay, that should protect it enough. Let's see what it does. See if it's good enough. Yeah, seems fine. Perfect. So that's gonna be the ground. Now this we have to also tuck in. There you go. Completely protected. Now we only have the ground and the live. So this is a little too long, so we're gonna trim this. Where are you, trimmer? Okay. And now we need to solder that to this. Okay. Okay, let's do the ground first. And now we get the test. Perfect. All right. We're in business. Coming back now, we're going to do the restring. Honestly, I've never done one of these. These are going to be 9 to 42. Teodorio's. That's where we work. 9 to 46. Sorry. That's what we're working with. And honestly, I've never restrung anything like this. I'm assuming it goes like this. And then it locks in place there. What do you guys think about this headstock? Honestly, I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Is it like a bottle opener? Just to show you guys, I actually did a little bit more to this. I did some thread work. Thread work was a little rough when we first got it, but I was able to do something nice for my customer. And yeah, it's kind of like what we're at right now. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pickup change, good. I like this one better than the other one as well. So that's awesome. I think I like the pickup, this pickup, better than the old one. So that's kind of cool. It has a little bit more crunch to it. It's just weird how these guitars are built because, I mean, I don't really like direct mount pickups. But this one works fine. This one works fine. I wish I would have a little more control over the pickup. But unfortunately, it's not the case. But yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. Excited to finish this guitar, and we did a lot of stuff to it, so I'm very excited. Yeah, and that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys on the next Guitar Tech Adventure. Later.